I want something where the initial deposit is low. My question is, how low would you like to go in terms of initial deposit? Right, how does this sound? £3,250 for an initial deposit? Yes, you heard it right. This is for pre-masters leading to masters. Hello, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, whenever you'll be watching this or listening to this. Basically, my friends, my name is Afsana. I'm the co-founder and the student consultant for UK Brand Education. The purpose of our business is to actually help students to get a UK university admission. Now, I'm going to move this because I don't want you to see the handle behind me. I'm in my corridor in my house because the lighting is really good. Because behind me is the dining room and the kitchen, and in front of me I've got the sitting room. The lighting is terrible, but this area is okay. So that's why I'm here. Right. So basically, I'm going to start again. This is a special scholarship, especially for all around the world, except for China. I don't know why, it's their agreement, but all around the world, special scholarship for January 2025 intake. I am talking about pre-masters leading to masters. What does this mean? This is basically for students who are HND holders, who have got third class degree. This is for you. If you are on a low budget, if you want to work, sorry, that's my son in the background. If you want to work full time during the holiday, stay tuned. If you want to pay your masters later on in September, stay tuned. If you want to study business related or computer related or engineering related courses, stay tuned. Have I got anybody's attention? I'm super excited. I don't know about you guys. Now, FYI, I've just talked to the university. The university is University of Kent. It does classify within London. I did ask them this morning that, look, asking agents like myself, we're a direct partner, you would like us to promote this. It's a bit late. Does anybody agree with me? Do you think it's a bit late? You know, January is around the corner. The deadline is next month. I think it's a bit late. So Kent always says it is a bit late, but this is how things are. So they'd like us to promote it because it is a good deal. So let's start from the beginning. Right. So what does it mean, pre-masters leading to masters? For those of you who don't know what it means, basically this is for you. For example, if you have a HND lower credit, this is for you. This is for you. If, for example, you don't want to do a top-up, this is for you. If you're saying, Ma, I want to do something, but I need to be a bit more academically sound. I need a bit more training, a bit more theory. I need to have a refresher before I start the course, pre-masters. If, for example, you want to change your vocation, for example, of a business person who wants to go into computer engineering, pre-masters. If you are a computer engineer and you want to go to business, you can do pre-masters. So it is for career changes. If you want to change your career, if you've got HND lower credit, you are my bestie. You are my best friends, as well as third class holders. It's third class graduates. You do not need to do a PGD. Don't waste your money on the PGD, spend it on the pre-masters. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to start again. So basically, pre-masters is a 6-month course. It starts from January all the way to June. Okay, remember that it's a 6-month course, but your visa is for the whole period. Pre-masters is January to September. You get a 3-month holiday. I wonder what you'll be doing during those 3 months, full holiday. Okay, then September to following September, your masters. Okay, so your visa, my friend, is for the whole period. It's like 18 months. Your visa is for 18 months. Your CAS is for 18 months. It's for the whole period. You need to pass the pre-masters to move on to the masters. University of Kent, they're here ready on standby to look after you. Now, we need to talk about subjects. Let's see if any of these sounds interesting. I've screenshotted it. My daughter's got my laptop, so I have to put it all on their business phone. Right. Does this sound nice? Someone tell me if this sounds nice to you, then we are in business. We have got MSc in Healthcare Management. Sounds nice. MSc International Business Management. Okay, I need to do that. I need to do that course. MSc Marketing, I need to do that course. Okay, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Who wants to be the next Jeff Bezos? Next is Strategic Project Management. If you want to work in any sector and you want to be a project manager, that's the course for you. Okay, so that's the business side. We've also got the following courses. Let's see if these sound nice. It's in the Computing, Engineering, Maths and Science faculty. They have MSc in Computer Science, MSc Computer Science Artificial Intelligence, MSc Computer Science Cybersecurity, MSc Advanced Computer Science, and also MSc in Artificial Intelligence. My goodness, we are already on the outskirts. We're just in the what do you call it? We're just touching artificial intelligence now. Can you imagine the demand for your skills in 18 months' time? Once you're an expert in your field in artificial intelligence, we are just touching the surface for ChatGPT. We are just touching the surface with regard to AI. Can you imagine how your job prospects be? I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm just using my imagination. If you're using it now as it is, can you imagine in 18 months what your demand will be? I rest my case. Okay, right. So I've told you the courses. Let's see if you like. Is there any of those that sound nice? We've got 6 people watching. Do any of those sound nice to you? Do let me know if there's one that actually you can relate to. Is there anybody? Let's see. We've got a lot of people coming in, but we need you to respond. Is there any of those courses that actually sound nice that you would actually join? Let me know. Right, so that's that. So I've told you about the courses. Let me tell you about the fees. That is super important because that's usually the deciding factors for our students. So here we go. I've got to unlock my phone again. Hold on. Right, okay, so I've told you about the courses. Here we go. The university is University of Kent. I'm not like other agents where we keep everything quiet. No, we like to say, we are very proud to say, Alhamdulillah, by the grace of the Almighty, that we are direct partner for University of Kent International College. That is why you'll be doing a pre-masters, and then you move on to main campus, University of Kent. Direct access. You have the rights as a university student throughout the whole period, whether you're a pre-masters or a master's student. You are University of Kent student. Okay, you have a University of Kent ID. Right, with regards to finance, they're all 2 terms, so January to June. 2 terms, so that means 6 months. The net fee is £6,500. Wait, don't get a heart attack. Hold on. Don't get an ulcer like me. I'm old, I get ulcers. Right. So basically, how does the payment plan work? You pay half of £6,500, not for the master's fee. I'm not touching that just yet. You pay £3,250 for the CAS. £3,250 for the CAS. I've been posting reels about this for 2 days in a row. None of you guys are picking this up. And then you pay the rest of the fee by enrollment, £3,250. And guess what? You don't need to pay anything for the next 9 months. Okay? You are a paid customer for the pre-masters course. Does anybody understand what I'm talking about? Please tell me I am, because I'm talking, but you guys, I don't know if you're responding. You need to tell me. Right, so does that make sense? You are a paid customer from January all the way to September. And then what will happen? I've got some good news. Summer holiday comes along. Now, I wonder, what do international students do in Kent, in London, over the summer holidays when university is closed? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think. What would you do during the summer holidays if you're a student and university is closed? What are you allowed to do? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tell me what you think. Nobody's telling me what's going on. You need to wake up. I know it's late night, but we have to wake up. Basically, you are thank you, Kendrick, you clever guy. Right? You are allowed to work full time. Go crazy. I'm not going to stop you. Let me tell you a story. This is so funny. You need to know this. I find it funny. Actually, it's a bit sad that I'm laughing at my own jokes. You might find it rude. I take it as a compliment. Let me tell you stories. Anybody ready for a story? Just say yes or no. Sultan, look, we've got one fellow Sultan. He is based in London. Sultan, please tell people how much people can work. Is jobs available in London? You need to tell people. You must tell people. Akan Wali Billions, unfortunately you can't. Not with pre-masters and dependent. You cannot bring dependents. I should have said that right at the beginning. You can't. Right. So the next thing which I'd like to say is this. You are allowed to work full time. Let me tell you a very quick story. For example, I call my students just to see if they're alive and well during the summer holidays. Guess what they say to me? They say, Ma, please don't call us. We're busy. Now, would you take that as an insult or would you think that's good news? That is good news. If my student is saying that they are busy, they are working. They have found work. So I would say, please go. It's okay. You don't need to pick up my calls. So I'm very happy. This happens every single summer holiday. When I have students, when I actually ask them, what are you up to? How are you doing? How's the family? How's the health? You know, we're humans. We have a connection. I might be your agent, but we do keep in touch with each other. And guess what? Unfortunately, it is human nature. Students always contact me when they're in an emergency or if they need help. Usually most of the case. So what I do is I actually call them just to say hello. Right, Michael wants to know tuition fee and tuition deposit. I'll say that. What is the requirements for the HND? Upper credit or lower credit will do. So if you have an upper credit or a lower credit HND, you qualify for the pre-masters. Okay, right. Tuition fee is 6,000. I need to say this from the beginning. Hold on. And then you start your masters. Then you start your masters in September 2025. Now, let me tell you, I know someone's going to ask me, but I don't have my laptop with me. My daughter's taken it. So I would have told you what that is. Right. Tuition fee and deposit. So initial deposit is £3,250. Someone write this down. Then the remaining fee, okay, £3,250. I'll write this in the caption. You pay that by enrollment. Between January till September, you don't pay anything. You don't pay anything. And then you are working full-time. Like Sultan has just said here, you can work 40 hours. You do all the hours that God gives you. If you can work full-time, applause. If you can work 2 jobs, great, because you can save your money for the next course. So basically what it is, once you finish your pre-masters in June, then you have your full-time work, then you start again in September. Really, it's end of October. So you've got that period to actually work full-time. When September hits, then you start paying for your master's fee. Now, I'm not going to disclose right now how much your master's fee is because every master's course have different fees. So it depends if you're studying business, or if you're studying cybersecurity. Every course is priced differently, and I'm happy to talk about that during a consultation call. I promise I'll do that for you, but you need to DM me. You have to DM me. But the point is this, my friends, you don't pay the whole master's fee in one go. I don't know if you're familiar with the UK system. You pay a little bit of money at the beginning of September, and then the rest of the fee you pay in installments. Now, is anybody interested in some more good news? Because I'm bursting to tell you. Is there anybody who wants to hear some more good news? Oh my goodness, Michael, where have you been? You need to watch from the beginning. You're saying, oh, is pre-masters available? Yes, in January. Yeah, it is. Right, who wants to hear some good news? Yes, I know this person. Is it Aisha? Let's see. Aisha, yes. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Right, so basically the good news is, someone tell me, wow, basically, if you successfully pass the pre-masters course, you get an automatic progression scholarship for the masters. You have an automatic progression scholarship to the masters. You don't need to negotiate or haggle. I don't need to ask them. You get it automatic. And guess how much it is? It's not 5%. It's not 10%. It's not 15%. It's 16% of the fee. You will get automatic scholarship. It's written in black and white. If you don't believe me, ask me, Afsana. I don't believe you. Share the details with me. I'm happy to share it with you. And that's the story in Balamory. Okay? My goodness, Sultan is saying, my goodness, Sultan, please tell everybody how it's like to work in London. You have to tell everybody. What's it like during the summer? He'll tell you the truth. Sultan will tell you the truth. Right. So, does that make sense? I'm going to go. This applies to HND students, upper credit or lower credit. Exactly. Thank you. Someone said, wow. This also applies to third class students. I thought someone might be interested. That's Ishaq. Yes, thank you, Ishaq. Right, okay. So you've got those opportunities. Is there anything else to say? Right, about this university, I don't know. West Africans, they're not really, it's not number one on their list about rankings, but I'm going to say it to you because I've researched it, so I'm going to give it to you. Basically, you get the 16% automatic progression scholarship. You've got 3 months to study full-time during the summer holidays. I'm not making this up. The pre-master's is 6 months. Your master starts in September, October. What are you going to do in the middle? Work it out. Right, next thing is Kent is a good university. We have more than 140 universities in the UK, more than 140. Guess what? Their rankings are number 39. Number 39. Please don't laugh at me. It is a good university and their pricing is good. Their pricing is good. You have to give them some credit that they really want you to come. Oh, by the way, isn't that better to come in January than in April, than June, than September next year? It's best to come sooner rather than later. CAS deadlines is next month. Application deadlines, I'm taking applications. We are here to take applications. Just DM us, that's what you want to do. This is the best offer I've heard recent time. Thank you, Sultan. He's the best. He's my student. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is this, my friends. This applies to anybody all around the world, whether you're in Southeast Asia, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Nigeria, Ghana, any part of the world. I'm mentioning those because I'm Bangladeshi, British Bangladeshi, a majority of my students are from West Africa, but anybody from any part of the world, you are very welcome you are very welcome to DM us, and we'll be more than happy to process your application. So basically they're number 39 in the whole of UK. Out of the whole world, they're in the top 25% of higher education institutions. That must be worth something. If you become a University of Kent graduate, that has some value. You're in the top 25 universities worldwide ranking. And it's within the top 40 universities in the UK. So it's a good university. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, right, about the business courses, I don't know if you're interested in them. The business school is in the top 1% worldwide with their accreditation. I don't know if this makes sense to any of you, with AMBA, AMBA, AACSB, and EQUIS, EQUIS. I don't know what they are, I'll find out what they are. They have first class academic and first class leisure facilities. I've been there. I've actually been there. It's very nice. If you are not a town person, you're more, I'm not going to say village or countryside, but if you don't like busy London, this is better. This is good for you. You do need IELTS. Could you DM me, because I'm not familiar with IELTS because I tend to deal with people who are waived of IELTS. DM me, then I'll find out. Right, Sultan is saying the cost of living in Kent is cheaper. Trust me, you don't want to commute from central London to Kent. It is a train journey. I've actually taken the train from London to Kent. I wouldn't like you to do that. Stay in Greater London. Accommodation is cheaper. Don't stay in central London. Plus the travel, you don't want to do that. Right, money. You don't want to spend money. Keep it for yourself. Don't spend it on trains. World leading researchers, industrial professionals, guest speakers, and you're solving world problems. Now, I think I've said my case, and I just want you guys to tell me if that's okay. Which of the course has more chance of getting a job? Right, I'm going to give you the list. You can decide for yourself, because do you know what? I can't predict the future, but from what I'm seeing, the trend is cybersecurity, the trend is AI, the trend is computing. The trend is logistics and supply chain management. Do we just have Amazon? Why can't you be the next Jeff Bezos? Why not? The next Jeff Bezos of Nigeria or Bangladesh. Okay, why not? They're all good, but some are obviously better than others, and we'll talk about that during our consultation if that helps. But the pre-masters are pretty cheap. Then you've got the masters. They're cutting down, they're reducing the masters for you. You get 3 works of full-time, you can work full-time in some holidays. What more do you want? Okay, right. So Imro's, about your question, could you DM me, then I'll find out for you. Okay, right, so you need to know. Okay, let me see. You need to DM me. Just DM me. I'm going to write this up as a blog, and that'll be posted tomorrow. I'm going to, actually, do you know what? Imro's and Sultan, what I'll do is I'll write it in the caption, and you can have a look. I'll write it in the caption. I don't have my laptop, I've just got this phone. and it's this phone is terrible. So I'll find out. Right, I hope that was helpful. The whole point of this is you need to DM us, because offer letter is free of charge. We will not charge you for applying for you. We will not charge you for the consultation call. We will not charge you for counselling. We will not charge you for the application management. We will chase the CAS for you. We do not charge for anything because we will get our commission from the university. Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful for that. At the moment, that's how it is. So take full advantage. If we do have a charge, for example, if there's an interview involved, I will give you the questions so you can prepare yourself. If, for example, you think, no, Ma, I don't think I can prepare myself, I only have one shot and I don't want to mess up, then yes, there is a charge for the interview, which is £295. I'll spend a couple of hours with you online and to prepare you every question one by one, if you want to. But you don't have to. I can share the questions with you. You're a grown-up, you can do it yourself, not a problem. Right, so DM us right now with your WhatsApp number, your full name and your email address so that I know how to contact you. We'll send you a link to upload all your documents, and then that'll trigger a consultation call with me, and then we can talk in more depth about proof of funds, about deadlines, and about which course you want to do and which one suits your academics. Okay, right, I've talked enough. I'll let you go. This time tomorrow roughly, I will, Imruz, just DM me. This time tomorrow I'm going to talk to about the same university but for bachelors. And guess what? The same deal is also for Dundee University, which I'll do on Friday, and I'll do it on Saturday as well. Right, a lot of webinars coming up. So I'll talk to you soon. Look after yourselves and DM me right now. Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum.